So this is now the final update of my blue ternate flower. This is blooming so well right now. You can see this flower right here already above the cage, and there are also a lot of flowers towards the other side. It is just a little bit overcast right now, so we don't have the best of light, but this is how it is right now compared to a few months back. If you can still check one of my video about growing blue ternate in container, so we will check the container in a very short while, but this is how they look like right now. And yes, let's check how the roots are here. This is the planter. If you guys still remember, if you're able to watch that, this is now quite thick. Really, when we started this one as a seed, and it was just a very tiny stem, colored green. By the way, there's a lot of pansitan or peperonia here. We'll talk about that separately. And look how they managed to climb. If you can still remember, this is a dead basil stem that I sort of trained them for them to be able to climb here at the laundry cage, and even they form a little twig right here, so it's very interesting. So they found their way towards in and then went out and in, and they were really successfully able to climb. There's even new growth here in the laundry cage. And then the flowers I somehow trim towards going up because they are a little bit shaded, and yeah, I just want to put some discipline in how they. Moving on, let's check out how the blue ternate in my balcony.
Hi everyone, so today this may be the last update about my blue ternate flower, or Clitoria ternate. This is a blue petal variety, and this is just the harvest that I got today. Let's see. Yes, it's clear and it's so bright violet. Now I'm gonna be talking quickly on the, not really the risk, but something that you should know if ever you decide to grow this in your garden or in your container garden. They can be very invasive. If you have seen some of my video in the past, I have grown something like this in a planter in our rooftop, but right here, this is a volunteer one. This is only one plant. You see, I just trimmed this a new growth right here because I want to train this, and this is a volunteer plant, and look how massive it has become. So for some, it's loaded with flowers, and there's no, again, special treatment or fertilizer, and it's even producing buds here and lots of dried flowers already. And there's also another one there. So this is just two flowers, two plants for about 3 to 4 months old, and they have almost overtook my entire balcony. So I have already pruned this, or like cut this already 2 times, but still they can be, you know, really overwhelming sometimes. And they are only sharing a pot with this temporary shelter for my plumeria that I am still trying to propagate, because this is just a cutting, so I'll make another video for that. And this is just, again, to give you a quick update on how you can grow them and the risk that it intakes. So this can be invasive. Yeah, that's the word that I'm looking at. It has pros and cons. So you see, it's like a jungle here. It doesn't really show so much. And again, I have already trimmed this. There's like really a bunch of cuttings right there, and they are super healthy, even if they're just watered like after 3 days. And now it's kind of gloomy. There's a typhoon called Ursula coming in, and they're just all here in the balcony. So that's just it. If you wanted to, I'm just gonna give you a close-up look. If you want to know about growing them, about its benefits, and how to make the tea drink for them, then maybe you can also click some of these items in the description box or at the top part. I'll try to have those linked in. So again, this is just a temporary update, or maybe second to the last update about these plants. Let's see if I can like focus on how they really look like now. this will bloom tomorrow. This one.